Let's explore the Python property decorator, an elegant way to implement getters and setters in Python classes. The property decorator is a built-in decorator in Python that transforms a method into a property-like attribute. It enables controlled access to class attributes and implements getters, setters, and deleters elegantly, thereby maintaining encapsulation principles. Here is an example. We define a class person. Inside the init method, we initialize the attribute _name. Then we use the @property decorator. A method called name is defined that returns _name. This is the getter method. Let's examine the advantages of using property decorators. Firstly, they allow you to control access to class attributes while maintaining a clean syntax. Secondly, you can add validation logic without changing the public interface of your class. Thirdly, property decorators allow you to use attribute-like syntax while executing methods behind the scenes. Finally, you can implement computed properties that update dynamically. The @property decorator transforms a method into a read-only attribute. This means that the method becomes accessible without parentheses, allowing you to perform calculations or validations. It provides read-only access by default. Here is an example. A class called circle is defined. It takes radius as the argument. The radius method returns the _radius attribute. The area method returns the area of the circle. c.radius and c.area can be used directly to access the attributes. The @property.setter decorator enables controlled attribute modification. The name of the setter method must match the property getter. It enables validation before assignment and keeps the attribute access syntax consistent. Let us consider the example of the circle class again. A setter method called radius is defined. Before assigning a value to the radius, a check is performed. If the value is less than or equal to 0, then a value error is raised. Otherwise, the value is assigned to the _radius attribute. This allows us to validate the value before assignment. The @property.deleter decorator defines what happens when using the del keyword on a property. It controls property deletion behavior and can be used to reset values to default. It is an optional component of the property system. Here is an example. A class called person is defined. It has a name attribute. The deleter method deletes the name and sets the attribute to anonymous. Here is a complete example, showcasing the use of the @property decorator. A class called temperature is defined. It has a Celsius attribute. A setter and getter method is defined for the Celsius attribute. Similarly, a getter and setter method is defined for the Fahrenheit attribute. The Celsius and Fahrenheit attributes are linked together. The Fahrenheit value is calculated from Celsius and vice versa. Let us summarize the best practices for using the @property decorator. Always use an _ prefix for private attributes. Add validation and setters to ensure data integrity. Keep property methods simple and focused. Document the behavior of properties with docstrings. Use properties for computed values that depend on other attributes. The @property decorator transforms methods into attribute-like objects, enabling clean access patterns while maintaining encapsulation. Properties provide a way to implement getters, setters, and deleters without breaking client code or sacrificing the simplicity of attribute access. Properties help you write cleaner, more maintainable code by separating the interface from the implementation. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.